One of the most stressful things to do before you travel for photography, whether it be for landscape photography or travel or to shoot nature or even cityscapes, is picking all the gear that you have to bring. Making that decision is crucial, and planning your shoot, planning every possible shot that you will do while you're traveling, it's one of the biggest decisions that will affect your entire travel. For this trip, I knew that I needed to have a good wide-angle lens. But given the choices, I have with me some lenses that don't only enable me while I'm shooting, but they also help me in terms of how portable they are. And those lenses are these two genuine native Sony lenses, the Sony 16-35mm f4 with PZ and the Sony 20mm F1.8 G. Now, there are a couple things that you get out of using native lenses. This means that these are lenses made by Sony for Sony cameras. And of course, the biggest thing is the image quality. You want sharpness from one corner to the other end. For a landscape photographer and a cityscape photographer like I am, that is a crucial matter, especially when I'm out to print my photos. At the same time, for me as a landscape photographer, I always say that I shouldn't ever have to think about focusing, and using native Sony lenses gives you that seamless benefit. Using a lens that was made specifically for your camera will definitely give you a better edge just because of that compatibility. Especially now that it's getting quite a bit dark, these lenses make sure that my focusing is quick and accurate. Add to that, I love the fact that with the new touch shutter function of the A7 IV, I'm able to start shooting by just pointing where in the screen I want the lens to focus. And that's basically it. I press it and it takes the photo for me. And the last good thing about these lenses is, of course, that they were not specifically made for just one single purpose. In fact, these lenses have multiple purposes. For example, the 20mm f1.8 is a very good low light lens. For example, if you're shooting video or maybe environmental portraits in the dark, this lens is going to be ultra reliable. Now, the 16-35 f4, of course, in the name has PZ, which is power zoom. This power zoom is something really helpful for videographers who want to use zooming in and zooming out as a feature for transitions in their videos. Of course, that also comes with the iris lock, the D-click switch, the physical aperture ring, of course, the linear manual focus, and even the focus breathing compensation. There are so many benefits that you get from shooting with native Sony lenses, no matter what kind of photography or videography you do. And for me, as a landscape and cityscape photographer, these two lenses are ultra reliable.